Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio, and this is a pen of colors that is 2 days old, and I can't say that I'm not nervous because I'm definitely nervous. Over here I have a freshly primed, or second primed because my black is a little weird, with Meeden paint. It's dry-ish. Well, it's a little dry. It's a little sticky too. Anyway, 18 by 24 inch canvas, and this paint, like I said, is 2 days old. It's Colourarte Prizm Pours Primary Elements, and probably Vivid Intenses and Vivid Intense Fluorescents. And if it hasn't mixed too badly, I'm going to shovel it out. And if it's still viable, it's looking like it's maybe not as viable as I'd like it to be. Okay, well, I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to start by adding a little bit of fresh paint and seeing how it reacts. I need a test. I've got a shovel. I've got a scoop too somewhere right close by. Let me just grab a card and let's see what this looks like. It's really sticky, but it's still working. Okay, so new plan. I'm going to put down some black paint on my canvas and then attempt to use it as a place to start my shovel. And if it doesn't work, it'll become an abstract expressionist piece. And I know I haven't done this before. So I do have a plastic sand shovel from the dollar store. I'm going to move my paint in a moment. In the meantime, I'm going to grab whatever looks good. Sans that chip that I just saw fall right in there. These tweezers are on my Amazon link, by the way. I recommend everybody have 1 or 2 pairs of them. I thought this paint was a lot deeper than it is. I'm not very organized. This is my first real painting of the day. I'm going to start because not starting is not an option. And I wish I had grabbed a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. Well, that black paint is allowing paint in my shovel to come out. I'm going to grab that spatula just like I said I was. Push down my glop, which I figure I can always add more colors to the pan once I've got most of the paint out of there. And I can help meld what is here to a degree. Actually, take the rest of that and put it right here. Can go right over the. Ooh, there's some nice color in there. Which reminds me, if it really goes sideways, we can always try and swipe. Get rid of that bubble, and that bubble. So I kind of like that. And I want to show you as I go. My pan is looking pretty sweet. I love my pan. This is Indian Spice. And I'm thinking that I want some more of the Orange Crush. And I don't know how much changing the viscosity will. Yeah, that's a lot fresher, to say the least. I do need places to put things down that I don't have. What else do I want? I want some more Alizarine Rose, which is a vivid intense fluorescent that I love. Now, where did I put my shovel? There we go. I'm going to get as much of this paint up as I can. Whoops. There's something's hair in there. Darn. Looked like a sweater fuzz, but I'm not sure it wasn't a person. Come on out. It's very sticky. Now, I'm going to do it again. And I don't think that other paint's going to move much, so I'm going to tip it sideways. I'm pretty sure that spatula that I had was around here somewhere. And I should have it in my hand. I know I should. But lo and behold, we made it to the edge. And because there's some wet paint under there, I know I can drip that off. I also think this color pan is awesome. I also think I can drip off anything I want to drip off right back into that pan again. This could take me way longer than 20 minutes to make this work out. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's neat. And where's my Indian spice? I kind of promised myself before I started this that if it turned out that less was more, that would be okay. I sort of stopped squeezing right about here. I kind of like that though. Tidy up my edge and add some interest. Sometimes it's hard when you can't see through the bottle. Oh. I do have a paper towel handy. Let's hope the canvas is pretty well dry. Yeah, it's dry enough. I'm thinking I might just come down from over here. Let's see what's left in my pan. I'll give it some more gold. I want some jasmine. I have a beautiful color that I made from using Frosted, which is a pale blue, and the Red Violet. So I'm just going to put some of that in there. And I have another color that I used that was also made from the, well, you know what? I think I misspoke. I think that was Frosted Berry and Red Violet, and this is Frosted and Ultramarine Blue. And I know I have a spoon around here somewhere. You know what? I'm just going to use it. Ultramarine Blue and 1 dot of the one dot of the Red Violet. I'm going to put some more Alizarine Rose in there. I can't believe I'm getting most of this paint out of here without it being a complete disaster. Oh, come on, let go. I had section. I got a little glop. But I'm not minding how that started. And I could do anything I want to finish. I'm going to let that shovel rest. I drag that gold right over the edge so it doesn't go anywhere else. Bring my pan of colors back because I think this last line is going over right into my shovel. Why not spread it out? It'll be much less likely to crack. And that's a piece of paint that needs to go. I see it. It's like the size of a penny almost. Alright. So, I have some good stuff and some not so great stuff going on. And I can't turn my canvas. Shoot. Alright. Well, let me see what's in here. I don't think there's much. And I kind of need to put it in the bucket and give it a good scrub out. But I'm going to scrape out what I can. I'm going to look at what's in my shovel and add whatever I need to. I'm coming from... I have other pans, so if I decide that that's a good idea, that's what I'll do. Kind of want that to go down there. That's not bothering me. Kind of like it. I think I want some of this paint in that big blue streak up there. Although I do like it. I like adding some dimension. I suppose I could just leave it and that would be minimalist. That would be kind of cool. Any of this paint I'm salvaging is really thick. Just filling in the gap. I probably definitely could have left the negative space there. Now I could just add lines. I don't know what this looks like from your direction, but I kind of like it from mine. That's the direction I was looking at it from that you've got now. Got a little bit of rogue paint here over on this side. I'm just going to add something to that. I wonder what that alizarin rose would look like used to emphasize something. I think my shovel needs to go in the bucket. I've got other shovels too. Well, here's that alizarin rose. Do I dare? I see a bubble. Do I see a bubble or do I see a thing? I'm kind of amazed there aren't more things in there. It's pretty risky. But I'm pretty careful as I go along to make sure there's nothing in there. I like this color. I kind of want some orange though. You know what? I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to use some orange crush. I will list the colors below the video. And I will use my spatula, even a little schmutzy, to drag that end down. There, I like that. I'm feeling turquoisey. I've got Mystique. Let me see how much time I've got left. I got a minute before the timer goes off. This could be just really simple because I don't think that making it complicated is going to be helpful to me. Alright, so I made it complicated. So I stopped short so I can drag paint down to meet the edge I want to make it look like it's going behind. Very gently. That one's not going to work. I probably should have left that. I could probably throw some dots in, but I've got 3 minutes. And it is a very simple design, but my black background turned out pretty nice. I see something that needs to go out. Kind of being called the Jasmine, but there, I got it. They remind me of funky trees for whatever reason. That was a mistake. Oh well, we deal with mistakes. Sometimes you just gotta let them be. It's a natural part of the process. I'm still being called to more turquoise. I like how the turquoise looks. So I'm going to use more of this Mystique. It's a Prizm, it's a primary element. See that little bulb where I stopped short? I'm just going to drag it down in the direction it would be if it were behind. Although I do have a black line there, so I might want to drag it over somewhat. So the Alizarine Rose or the Jasmine, and I think the Jasmine will show up better. I'm not sure it needed that now that I see it, but I might feel differently about it tomorrow. Can't lean on the canvas with my hands with any paint on my hands because I'll stick right to it and pull the paint right off right now. So for all intents and purposes, even though it says it's a dry canvas, I like this. Like I said, minimalist. If you can call anything of mine minimalist. So I'm thinking the gold again up here, just because. I've got 1 minute left to tell you guys I love you. I hope you come again. I post at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. My playlist's number 30 and they're going up. 30 playlists with 100 videos on them each. I don't mind that over there. Is that a thing? That's a thing. So I hope you come again. Questions are welcomed. Feel free to ask. Excuse me while I'm focused. Thank you for the donations that help me keep bringing tutorials to everyone. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to all the people who have become members. You keep me painting. Thank you so much. You make bringing video tutorials possible. Alright, I'm going to try my best to zoom in. I'll see you guys anon. Bye for now. Priscilla out. I love you.